Hello. So we got a quick update here. So this wall used to be full of shelves and junk. So all of the shelves have been removed. I've sheeted it with 7/16 chip lap. Prepared for building a tool wall. I've got my press moved over here and my welding gear, and that toolbox was has always been sitting there. But we're gonna build a tool wall here, and we're bringing in a metalworking lathe that will fit in this space here under the TV. But we've got it all primed and painted. I had thought about doing like French cleat wall, thought about doing cabinets, thought about a number of different things, and I've pretty much decided just to sheet the wall with the plywood, the chip lap plywood, and that way I can just mount things wherever I want while I figure out what I need. I suspect I'll probably have a small area with French cleats, probably have some cabinet area. These 2x4s that are stood up here, I'm going to build a small 8-foot lumber rack up here near the ceiling so that we can get some of those longer boards up out of the way. I've still got a lot of stuff in here that I'm having to shuffle things back and forth and around while I get organized. Climbing over piles, but it's slowly coming together. I got this wall all set up here. I've got that old Craftsman portable craft center that opens up. I use that with my father-in-law's miter saw when I'm doing projects outside or up at the RV. So that's been nice to finally have up out of the way and not tripping over. I've got my motorcycle hitch mount. Basically, I use it for my e-bike. It's pretty heavy, a little over 100-pound e-bike, so it was a lot less expensive to get that Harbor Freight motorcycle rack instead of special e-bike rack that was $130 compared to $400. So, and it works really well, and that e-bike will never break that. So got my air lines all cleaned up, my old extra pressure gauges and filters removed, and just got the one nice finish line separator up there with a nice valve on it. So that's looking a whole lot better. Got the air hoses up off the ground and on a hanger there behind the grinder. So that come out real nice, and I've finally got trims on this door and got that painted, and my aprons and welding gear and everything hung up for a change. So yeah, this area is coming along pretty good. The next phase will be to attack this mess of a wall, which we've already started some. That toolbox was in the middle of the floor. I used to have a big sandblaster there. I've moved that out into the shed. I use it once every 4 or 5 years, so when I need it, I'll roll it out and use it and put it back in the shed. It doesn't need to take up floor space in here. I don't use it that often anymore. So we'll be tearing all this stuff off the wall here, getting all this stuff around the sink all cleaned up and moved away. I have pulled down that orange cabinet there, cleaned that all up. That was all my miscellaneous screws. So I've started 3D printing some screw bins and sorting screws, and I'll get labels on those. And then beside it here, where I've got the pictures and the saw blades, I'm going to build a wall-mounted small lumber rack for shorts and little pieces, and then I'll build a narrow rack for sheet goods underneath it where they're leaning up against the wall there. So more projects to come. So come on back and follow along with the garage makeover, shop makeover. Thanks. Take care, all. Thanks for coming out and working together today. If y'all like this video, check out these videos and other projects. Leave me a comment. Check out my other links in the description or subscribe for future videos from How Fred Does It. That's how we did it. Thanks all. Take care.